So there's still plenty of people wanting to move to Florida and purchase a condo, and for good reasons. I know once we get through this condo crisis,
No!
things will be looking up and you'll be sitting real pretty, because currently you can get a condo at an amazing price. And now, is every condo here looking at $100,000, $200,000 assessments? Absolutely not. Matter of fact, the condo next door to me has no HOA increase. It's a resort style type condo, and their HOA fee for their 2 bedrooms are still under $600. Includes fitness center, gym, pool, 2 outdoor pools, indoor pools, you name it, they have it. I was just there last night playing bingo. It's just an amazing little area we live in, and these are not the only condos out there. There's plenty like this. And again, you can get a crazy good deal on some of them with the special assessments. Okay, that's what I'm going to go over in this video to help you if you do decide you just absolutely want to have a beautiful experience here in Florida by living in a luxurious condo, don't have to worry about anything, and always have activities. And stay tuned, this is the video for you. So of course, one of the things you want to definitely check out right away is the financial health and safety of the building. Make sure you access the financial statements to see how financially sound the building is, or are they in debt? Are they looking to be in debt? Some of the things you should ask for is the meeting minutes. Make sure you ask for the last few months of 6 months of the meeting minutes. If there's any discussion of a big assessment coming up, or raising the HOA fees, or deferred maintenance happening, they will be in those minutes more than likely. Ask for a copy of the current budget, operating budget, milestone. The milestone, again, is a visual inspection that has to be done by engineers about the structure of the building. It'll help you also determine if you believe it's going to be a sound building, and it helps with your insurance costs. Another one, make sure you review the special assessment history. This will give you a good idea if they know how to basically maintain their building, or have their funds, and how to manage money. If they always are constantly coming up with special assessments, that could be a good sign they don't know how to manage the money correctly. Pending litigation. Are there any pending lawsuits coming up that could affect the association, a special assessment, future expenses, and insurance costs? Ownership percentage. Make sure there isn't one owner in there who owns many of the units, or if there's a lot of people in there that own a few units. This can make a big impact on plenty in the building, not only decision making, but also lenders do not like lending into buildings where there is one owner who owns several of the condo units. They don't like lending in there. And that could, even if you're paying cash to buy into the condo, if you do decide to sell sometime and you have an owner that owns multiple units, that could impact the sale of your condo. You always want to try and keep those values up. Even if you plan on never moving, you still want to make sure you keep your property values up and sellable. Another one is maintenance and repairs. Ask for a recent copy of the inspection report of the condo building. Are there any red flags in there that could warrant a special assessment, or that the building's being neglected? What's the maintenance schedule like? Check the frequency of the maintenance, such as the HVAC servicing, elevators, elevator inspection, and common area upkeep. Community and lifestyle. Check out the social room. See, is there a social room? Do they have community events? Helps keep the morale up. That's a big part, or big plus of living in a condo complex. In my building, I host a monthly bingo. We also have a social committee. They do ice cream socials. They do Christmas, Halloween, Thanksgiving, all kinds of nice gatherings. Because oftentimes people in condos are single, maybe a loved one passed on, or for whatever reason, and it's just nice. If you don't want to spend the holidays alone, there's usually always a place to go when you live in a community that has these social events. Noise levels. Check out the noise levels. I know it can be hard, but see if you can hear a lot of noise, particularly inside the condo you're thinking of purchasing. Now, the noises might not happen until the evening, and then it's going to be hard to tell. Go ahead and ask some of the neighbors, and ask them how the noise is inside the condo at night. But would hate to move in and find someone blasts their TV because they're hard of hearing. They won't wear headphones and it vibrates through the wall, or someone down the hall likes to blast their music. Or one thing I have in my condo, which is kind of weird, is someone's horn is always going off, and it sounds different levels, I guess just because there's 214 units, so that's a lot of cars. I don't, like, how many people, like, how do you keep setting your alarm off on your cars? Unbeknownst to me. But anyways, it's not a lot, but it's just one of those noise things. It doesn't bother me. At this point, I just find it kind of funny, I guess. I'm like, I don't know, get a handle on your car there, man. Okay, let's go on to insurance and risk. Clarify what the condo covers for the insurance. Now, normally, typically, it's usually the exterior and anything outside your walls, and then which means you need to get, or you should get, if you get a loan, you have to get, even if you pay cash, you might want to get insurance for inside your walls. Maybe something happened, you neglected something, and then it flooded the condos below you. That's a good time you'd want to have insurance in place. The condo wouldn't cover that if it's something inside your walls. Anything outside of it, normally the condo insurance will cover, but just go ahead and check it out so you're all on the same page. And so part of your HOA will pay for that, and then your homeowner's insurance will be a little bit less because you only have to pay for inside your walls. Utilities and services. Again, going back to the HOA fee, what all does it cover? A lot of times people are like, oh my gosh, that HOA fee is so expensive. Well, I don't know if it covers, 200 plus cable channels, fast speed internet, fitness center, a couple indoor, outdoor pools, social events, all kinds of other stuff. Water and trash is oftentimes covered. I'm actually giving you a list of things that are covered in my condo. The only thing I pay outside of my HOA fee is my electric, which seems to be very, very low. Though my electric hasn't been over $70. I keep it really cool in there, I think because of the surrounding condos. So I pay HOA fee and electric, but you definitely want to check out, because not all of them will include the water and maybe internet or cable or something. But then some include absolutely everything. You pay one bill, your HOA fee, and that's it. You can run as much water and electric as you like. Your bill will be the same each and every month. Check out the service contracts. Are there any long-term service contracts, for example, for elevator service and repair, pest control, lawn maintenance, if there's security, and whether these contracts are reviewed regularly to make sure they're most cost effective. Amenities and facilities. Amenity conditions. Inspect the gym, the pools. Make sure they're being well kept up, that mold's not growing or they're all clanky and rusty and hard to maneuver. No sense having a fitness center if the equipment's for falling apart, maybe even a little bit dangerous because it's not being well maintained. And future plans for amenities. Ask if there's any future plans for adding new or replacing amenities, and if it's already in the budget or if there will be a special assessment. Management and the board members. If there is a management company, research their reputation. They are the one handling the condo association's funds and affairs. Are they good at what they're doing? Are they trying to save the condo association money or trying to drive them down into despair and bankruptcy? A condo management company can make or break an association. Board responsiveness. Get feedback from current residents about how their current board is and how responsive they are. And are they effective at addressing concerns? Safety and security. Security measures. Inquire about security measures that are in place if they're not obvious. For example, again, at my condo, we have, during the day, the gates are open to drive in, and at night they're closed, but I wouldn't really call it much security, because literally you could just sit there, wait for a car to come in, you can tailgate them right in afterwards. But I guess it gives you a little bit. Plus, with all the cameras throughout our garage, I feel a little safer, because if someone did break in, they would have to try to go past quite a few cameras in order to get to wherever they're going. And I think that would be really hard, because they do record them and they do review them often. So I do like that. It prevents somebody from attacking, hopefully, our building, as opposed to somebody that doesn't have cameras. Emergency preparedness. This is a good one. Does your condo have emergency preparedness in place? Like, for example, do they have a generator for when a hurricane, unfortunately, does come through and knocks the power out? Ours does. It's nice. Now, it's not going to generate the whole building, but what it does, it keeps the social room cool. So folks that maybe stayed, it wasn't bad enough to evacuate, you can go downstairs to the social room with the generator, get a little AC going, and maybe charge your cell phone or laptop or something. They have enough, the generator is powerful enough to do that. Do they also do any safety drills? Again, referring back to my condo, they will have fire inspectors come through, I think twice a year, to make sure our speaker system, in case there's a fire or some type of emergency, the speaker system is only to be used for that, and it's quite loud, and they do test it. That way if somebody was sleeping, it should hopefully wake them up to evacuate the building. And they test our smoke alarms too to make sure they are operating, which is really nice, because I had a horrible habit before I lived in a condo, when I used to live on my own, about replacing batteries or making sure my smoke detector worked properly. Unless it started that annoying beep, I would never really address it. And I guess this is just, I feel a little bit better with these emergency procedures in place. And if you're thinking of moving or relocating to Florida and you'd like more information about a condo, or would like an expert to help you no matter where you're at, go ahead and reach out to me or fill out the form below. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.